And next up is Andre Day.
Thank you. I stand here today on behalf of the residents of this fine county on many pressing issues that demand immediate attention and accountability. First, why are all the leadership positions within this board men from Brookings? This lack of diversity is unacceptable and raises serious questions about representation and intent. Are you truly serving the interest of all county residents or just the elite few? Furthermore, we need to know, why are all the board-recognized volunteers from Brookings? Who is paying for the awards presented at recent events? How can you justify these expenses when resources are limited? This is a critical misuse of time and money and cannot go unchallenged. What are your priorities? What concrete goals have you set for this county, and how do they reflect the real challenges we face? The sheriff was not a problem until you made him a problem. You campaign on certain issues. What have you actually accomplished since taking office? Quit creating problems. Additionally, the last competent roadmaster this county had was just awarded a $500,000 settlement that was paid for from the road fund. Why wasn't the funding made as available to the sheriff's office as it was to cover the mistakes of the board? What is the cost to date for cyber attack, and how could that have been mitigated by ensuring encrypted systems? Millions were spent to make up for this neglect when it could have been invested in the sheriff's office. This pattern of instability in your leadership team is alarming and destructive to our community. $3 million of taxpayer dollars to cover the cyber attack, the roadmaster settlement, and compensation for the full review. How much was the sheriff's office short this fiscal year again? County government has many layers of funding trust assurances like annual audits, budget committee, treasurer, budget officer, finance director, and recently an outsourced internal efficiencies consultant. What are the final outcomes of the consultant's work? How did administration best use that information to streamline taxpayers' dollars, and how is this unbudgeted work paid for? How much did this unreported work cost the taxpayers? Why are monthly budget and revenue expense reports no longer made available to the public? We are aware of unsavory actions taking place behind the scenes, actions that are being documented. This kind of behavior cannot be tolerated. We will not stand by while our community is jockeyed for personal gain. If you claim ignorance as to what those matters are, I'll be the first to bring them to light on record at the next public meeting. Lastly, we insist on full transparency regarding the law enforcement levy. Make public all materials and survey results that was used in its formation and the cost associated. This is not just a request, it's a demand for accountability and a process that affects us all. You guys missed the mark. Transparency is not subjective. Give the citizens the opportunity to do it right. We are not the opposition, and we are not the enemy. We expect your immediate attention on these concerns. And you all can answer these concerns on the back of this, and your names are on it. And I'll collect them November 6th meeting. And I hope you take the time to write something on the back of these for me. Thank you for your time.